Well, everyone, we did it. Not only did we give the new legend one of the coolest designs to date, but we also have the entire community hyped over the possibility of it being the unreleased legend Stalker. I don't want to celebrate too early, but... Nah, who am I kidding? Ransom is officially a success. Now, someone told PlayStation not to release the new cover graphic early, right? Just earlier today, the 66th legend, Ransom, joined the Brawlhalla roster. Or, I guess he canonically hacked his way onto the roster after Nash proved himself to have the technological literacy of an 80-year-old grandma getting a call about her car's limited time warranty. Thankfully, I don't think Nash has a social security number, so he should be safe from identity fraud. Regardless, let's find out about this new legend. Ransom is a chakram and bow legend. Some people complained about this weapon combination, saying that it would be a waste of a legend. But guys, it's been 4 years since a new bow legend came out. Give bow some love. We're just gonna ignore the fact that I'm the one that made a bow diss track. Ransom's stats don't look great at first, but actually, it's worse than you think. While the defense stance may look enticing, since it allows for 7 strength and speed while upping the defense to 4, the reality is that there is only one viable stance: dexterity. Dex? I thought Dex was useless, you might be saying. Usually yes, however it was discovered by Frydasol that one of Chakram's most important true combos, split side air into neutral light, doesn't hit true below 5 dex. Ransom has 4. And if you use the dex stance to bring it to 5, you'll soon realize that the dex stance takes away from Ransom's defense. Now, I'm not one to call a legend unviable, but 2 defense in a meta where everyone and their mother is running Taros? That's gonna be an issue. But it's not all bad. As I said before, Ransom has one of the coolest designs in Brawlhalla. I'm not the biggest fan of this skin, but the other 2 are really awesome. My favorite would have to be Incognito Ransom, as long as that doesn't mean he can look at my Incognito tab. It's really embarrassing. Ransom's signatures are super unique, and have a good amount of force with the exception of one. His bow neutral sig lifts his opponent into the air before shooting them out sideways. It doesn't hit grounded, but it does connect pretty low in the air. I can see this being a good follow-up in 2v2s, assuming that anyone will want to play a low defense legend in that game mode. The bow side sig is a 2-parter, first a horizontal hitbox and then a slightly angled one. Both parts will come out whether you hit the first one or not, which makes it kinda cheesy. The bow down sig... Okay, how am I even supposed to describe that? So, Ransom summons one of the bugs from Wreck-It Ralph to chomp down on the opponent before shooting them upward. It's admittedly very strange, especially since it's a down sig that sends straight up, but you know what? I'm here for it. Then we have the Chakram kit. The neutral sig is a teleportation signature, where Ransom throws the Chakram diagonally before teleporting to it and giving off an explosion. While it doesn't hit grounded, both the Chakram and the explosion have a hitbox. This is another 2-parter, but it's the second part that you can hold to charge, unlike with the bow side sig. The explosion is most effective sending upwards, however it won't necessarily do that if you hit it at a certain angle. The Chakram side sig has Ransom becoming Dr. Octopus while charging at his opponent. You can choose how far he runs, or crawls? I don't know, based on how long you hold the signature. I can already tell that this is gonna be the signature that gold players start cheesing with. Good luck to everyone who can't beat sig spamming, because you might need it. Ransom's final signature, Chakram down sig, is the exception I mentioned earlier. He begins by spinning his Chakram like a supercharged fidget spinner before raining blasts down on his opponent. You can also steer this signature forwards or backwards while you charge it, much like Rayman's down signatures. I believe that this is easily Ransom's worst signature, especially with the lower force that it does. It also seems to do way less force if you only hit your opponent with the blasts. Overall, Ransom seems like a really fun legend, as long as you don't queue into Taros. Good luck with that. But the true test has yet to come. Let's go use them in experimental... I mean, unranked 1v1s.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
It's so weird seeing the damage numbers up there. Oh my goodness, he's laggy. How, what? How did that hit him? Alright, whatever. Okay, see, I can't even do anything because he's lagging towards me. There we go. Nice. That lag was horrible, though. Oh my, bro. My VPN was on. And we're just not gonna talk about that one. Oh, flower? Dude, come on now. Oh, I'm so cool. I'm so sick. Nice. Also, are we gonna say anything about Flower's drip? Like, my guy. What are we doing? Oh, no! I thought that was gonna KO. Okay. Oh, I'm so cool. Is it official, guys? Am I, like, the best Ransom player already? Put that in a clickbait YouTube thumbnail. Sub 2 egg soup. Bro's clan is literally an advertisement for someone else's YouTube. That's pretty crazy. Side stick and said, wow, that KOs? Oh no. Oh no. I gotta stop going for these weird SIGs. They're not really working out too well. Uh-oh. Case in point. Okay, we're good. There we go. See, I can't even tell if it's like crazy force or if it's just because it's 3 defense or what, but man, that's crazy. Dude, this guy's loving my Nair usage. Wait, okay. But say if I actually managed to do that. Well, I just realized, why is my time not showing? Did they get rid of the time? Like the setting where you can have the time on? I don't really get why they would remove that as a feature, but okay, whatever. Maybe I'm just dumb and can't find it. That what? What was that? What was that, guys? Okay. No, don't tell me I just lose because of that. No, don't do this to me. Woo! Okay. I'm just so glad they changed the unranked 1v1 map pool, because, like, this used to be considered a good map for the pool, honestly. I'd much rather this than, I don't know, Spirit Realm, where you can go on some pressure plates and spawn some arrows. This isn't like a Minecraft jungle temple. Sick read. Okay, that's good read for the dodge up. Good to know, good to know. I mean, that was pretty obvious. I don't know why I'd say that out loud exactly, but whatever. Okay, fair enough. Dude, how am I alive? 240 damage. There we go. On a 4 defense legend, 240 damage is insane. Okay. Just bow ground pound there. Hello, chosen bot. Wait. Oh! I did it! I didn't even get to hit the second stick, but I don't care. GG, pomegranate. Oh, okay. I was undefeated until this. Because I beat that guy, and I was the first one to beat him, apparently, I am going to play ranked. Yeah, don't mind the elo. I didn't really have the best session recently.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
What the heck is going on, dude? Oh! Wow. Okay. Yes, wow. Thank you, announcer guy. Alright, well, it's quite evident from this that I'm actually the best Ransom player in the entire game, so, yeah, no need to verify that one. On a completely unrelated note before I go, let's talk about this balance patch. A lot of people were complaining about how Hammer did too much damage after it got buffed last patch, including me. Like, nearly 25 damage for a Taros side air? No thanks. So, BMG did the very reasonable thing by lowering the damage of Hammer D-Light. You know, Sometimes I wonder if TWK throws a dart at a board while blindfolded to decide balance changes. But I can't complain too much. At least Scythe got some nerfs. They even hilariously called it game improvements. So even Brawlhalla recognizes that nerfing Scythe is liberating half the queue from torture. I mean, it's not like these nerfs are gonna convince anyone to get off of Scythe, but still. The best part of this patch, though, has to be the new taunt, Monitor Smash. Are you gonna smash it? Smash it. Smash the monitor. Smash the monitor!